Hey, Dr. Wood. So this is for our Ozobot STEM lesson. So the title that I got for the lesson was called Coding Animal Life Cycles. And I got it off the Ozobot block website. And then I'll just go through the lesson with you. Hold on. So basically the summary was students will use Ozobots to mimic the transformation of different animals and their life cycle. And so I got this paper from the website, and it had us pick an animal, and I chose a ladybug, and then ask us what animal family it is. So insect. And then ask for the stages of development for your animal. So we got egg, larva, pupa, and adult. And then it asks us to draw basically this stuff, the stages, and then label them. Label them, draw the stage, and then draw the arrows to the next stage. So we did that, and then it asked to create codes that represent each life cycle of the animal that we chose. So this is what I chose. This is my code that I chose, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Let me move. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. So then it just changed to its larva mode. And then it's going back to the pupa right now, so it's going to sit for a second. Then it gets out of the pupa, becomes the ladybug, turns red, and goes in a circle. So that was my idea. And then in the beginning, it was just sitting still to represent like an egg, not moving. And then critiques for this, I said, let me pull this up. Oh yeah, the marker. It was hard to use the marker, just for the Ozobot. So I could see that being hard for some students, using the marker. Also, it might be hard for students to research, the animal cycles, because in the instructions it asks students to research the animal cycle, the animal they chose and the stages of that animal's life. So I could see that being hard for some students. Maybe to use the internet, although probably most students, at least in my setting, could probably do it. I think drawing the animals in the different life cycles, this part, would be tough for some students. For sure, that would be tough. And let me see, did I have anything else? Yeah, that's what I had for the kind of critiques. And then for access points, we could have pre-made visuals of the life cycle of a selected animal. So we could have, for a ladybug, we could have pictures of these things, so we didn't have to draw them. And then another thing could be an access point, could be pre-teaching, the animal cycles. And maybe I was thinking of just choosing one animal family that has like the same cycle. So like if we chose an insect, like a student could choose the type of insect, but the life cycle would be the same, like egg, larva, cocoon, and then adult. Or if we did mammals, it would be like the mom's pregnant, then there's like a cub or a fawn or a puppy, and then it becomes an adult. So just giving them like a scaffold for letting them know the stages of development for just one animal family that they could choose from, because I feel like having all these is kind of a lot to choose and learn. And the other thing was just maybe making like a task analysis for using Blockly. And that's it.